Welcome back, y'all. We're back again with episode 2. Well, 5.
Yeah,
Episode 5.
Two.
Sneaks up on us, don't it? Today, we're going to, again, resident Aries Zai.
Your favorite Sag Akii.
The only Leo in the world, Robbiey.
And today, we're just, good old Yap session about current topics and events that we have. Leading, of course, with, some of the most pressing issues.
What should be pressing?
What more of you need to be concerned.
No, that ass.
Epstein. Lex Wexner's bestie, for those of us that live in Ohio.
What did he build? New Albany?
Yeah.
He built New Albany, Easton, Polaris, Tuttle, Victoria's Secret, Limited Brands, Hollister, Abercrombie and Fitch. He owns half the damn city.
Truly.
No
shade.
But yeah, in regards to Epstein, what are some of our initial thoughts, comments, concerns?
So I was immediately disgusted and disturbed.
Have you read any of the files?
I have not read a lot of them. I've read some. Most of what I've been seeing is also just been other people sort of dissecting it.
Mm-hmm.
And before anyone goes like, oh, well, you need to read it yourself. Not only did they dissect it, but then they always make sure to put the source right up under there so I can click on that and read it myself. Yeah, no, it's just disgusting. But also at the same time, I'm not shocked to an extent. Like, I'm just not. Because it's like, y'all let these folks get away with everything. So
I'm baffled at the level of depravity. I think, I don't put anything past those people to find out.
Who are those people?
Them.
Who are them?
The billionaires.
The billionaires.
The white billionaires.
The white billionaires.
Oh, all of them, to be honest. Hell.
Yeah, the powers to be is kind of my main one.
Celebrities, too. Like
Naomi.
Well.
Naomi!
Because a lot of y'all.
I love you, girl. But what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Mm-mm.
Even Whoopi Goldberg was on there, but
She was?
she wasn't named in the file. She did try to clear the air on it, but nonetheless.
What?
Because the thing I will say,
a lot of people are named in there.
It's because they did that purposely to sort of
Muddy the
bloat it
waters.
and
Lessen
to
the blow.
to like not lessen the blow, but to like bloat the files to the point where like a lot of people who are named in those files and stuff, like they had nothing to do with him. They didn't do anything. They're not wrong. They're not like the conspirators or anything. However, it muddies the waters because now you have to decipher, okay, who's actually a motherfucker that ain't shit and need to be put down, and who is just somebody they mentioned their name in an email because they're like, oh, did you go see that Whoopi Goldberg talk?
And honestly, people names could be code words and things like that nature. And to your point, if they're muddying the waters enough, I feel like they can kind of lean towards it invalidating some of the valid people in there because they're just like, well, hell, Beyonce was in here too. You can.
I wasn't shocked at all, only because I had seen and followed what is her name? Giuseppe.
Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell.
I follow that, and also when that other documentary came out, I already the
50 Cent one. Or
the Epstein one.
Oh,
like
okay, Epstein.
Him killing himself in the thingy.
Yeah,
I watched that.
He not dead.
That man is not dead.
I watched that, and just knowing how evil very rich and wealthy white people are. And black, Diddy, Bill Cosby, things like that. R. Kelly.
No,
but
you said rich.
Right. Well, to the level of power that they have. Because the reason why those three are in the position they are is you're still black, bitch. Anywho.
I'm not black.
I know how desperately
I'm Dominican.
I know the level of evilness that they can do.
Yeah.
And when the people were even giving their testimony back then, I said it was 10 times worse. I know it was 10 times worse. That's all it was. And when she was like, oh, I'm not going to give anything until I get a pardon, I said, oh, it was very bad. Like,
I feel like she also is doing that to not only protect herself, but also protect...
At the behest of the president.
Boom. Boom.
Because that motherfucker
you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
He is a co-conspirator. That motherfucker is literally at the center. Him, Epstein, what's the other motherfucking name? Les Wexner.
Prince Andrew.
Like Prince, like a lot of motherfuckers, y'all all guilty. Ha ha. Prince Andrew got arrested. Ha ha.
On his birthday. Funky bitch.
And it's kind of crazy that the other countries, when they see that they're people high up in the government, oh, you were in Epstein? Get out. Get the fuck.
No,
you
they're literally getting them out and then asking questions that are like, we'll figure out like whether you are or not.
I don't care.
Yeah. No.
Then here you go, Pam Bondi talking about something. I just, and this is another reason why I always say that I could never be in politics. Because the way if y'all thought
you ain't a liar, so the way I can already see you interrogating some of them folks and then being like beating around the bush, answer the fucking question.
If y'all thought and was holding Jasmine Crockett to a high standard because don't be an aggressive black woman, y'all would hate me. When I tell you,
this is Eric Mays Jr.
Hello,
I don't got a tail, girl.
I ain't got no tail, girl. But the way that people are answering the questions and the way that people are dodging it, and the who's the Pakistani in FBI control? The director,
Kash Patel.
There it is. Is he Pakistani?
I have no idea.
Lebanese.
He is?
I don't know.
Oh, girl.
I know
but him, the way in which the release of the files was done in such a systematic way.
You think systematic?
You think it's haphazard.
It was systematic.
The public thinks it haphazard. Whoa. The public thinks that it was haphazard. It was not haphazard at all.
It's very strategic.
The way in which this section is going to be released at this one, because we know this one coming down the line, we need to muddy the waters right here and make it not as bad. So when this does come out, people don't want to read it because, oh, these files don't really do much. So I'm not going to read it. That means less people are going to read. Baby, as a graduate of Olivia Pope, I know exactly what these bitches are doing.
Yeah.
Real quick,
this is a scandal. I know exactly what these girls are doing.
As a small segue, because one of my guests today brought up a white guy in Dublin. He was just like, it's one of the conspiracy theories related to the Epstein files. So, Bill and Hillary are supposed to testify on the 26th. And he was like, he said, I think they're going to find that lady's body, that one news anchor whose mama is kidnapped. They said they're going to find her body on the 26th to divert from that damn hearing thing. Now, granted, I even told them, I was like, I don't think enough people give a damn about that.
I don't, because I don't even know what you're talking about.
Right, exactly. I'm like, but
the news anchor mama who got kidnapped.
Who?
The news anchor mama who got kidnapped.
Good Morning America lady? Pacemaker?
They've been looking for her mama for a minute. Somebody kidnapped her and they've been like sending ransoms. Like, okay, we'll give her back.
And the psych is saying her body in Mexico.
Mind you, she was one of the people who was originally reporting on the Epstein things and wrote the original report. It was her and a partner. Her mama went missing and her partner got killed. Yes. Like died in like an accident or something.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Yes. So they've been like looking for this old ass lady who can't even walk 50 feet by herself. And they ain't got no trace, no clue, no nothing. And I'm just like, two things. One, this kind of ties into why I feel like there's a lack of outrage related to the files in themselves.
Oh, it absolutely
Folk are tired. Folk are being inundated with so much information, so much just like, this is blowing up and this is like everything everywhere all at once, all the time, while trying to survive their day to day.
Because people haven't eaten it. Some people haven't eaten in 2 days. They're not worried about fucking, no shade. They're not worried about Epstein file. I don't give a damn what's going on. I can't eat.
I think also though,
I feel so bad for the kids, but I feel bad for me.
I move the couch. But I also think because like the way like they've released the files is also like what's going on, even with like Pam Bondi and Kash Patel, all of them, like it's honestly like, what can you say? It hurts how stupid they are. Because it's like them themselves don't even realize, bitch, you're literally being set up to be the fall guy. Mm-hmm. Like this shit is going to come back on you. And it's like, oh yeah, we tried, but we had terrible.
And you think it's not,
and like you're fucking stupid. There's that. But also
they've done it in the past.
The reason why there's a lack of outrage is due to the lack of media coverage. And the reason why there is a lack of media coverage of this shit here in the States is because a lot of our media platforms have been bought by billionaires who are implicated within those files and who could lose something, who also are at stake of losing things if Trump is out of power and things like that. Don't believe me? Look at that Bari bitch.
Do you think that it's not a lot of coverage?
I think that there's a lot of covers, but I
maybe
think
I'm following it, so that's why I think it is.
But it's also very surface level.
It's very surface level. It's like
they're not getting into the nitty gritty of like what is being said in these files.
If this shit popped out back when Obama was president during his first or second term, if this shit had popped out, do you know? I feel like it would have been on our news networks 24/7. I feel like that's how it should be. Like this shit should be on it 24/7, and it's not, because 1 minute,
I get it.
1 minute they're talking about the Epstein file, but then like, oh wait, but now we're going to touch a little bit on ICE, which is also very much an issue.
Because ICE was at the forefront for a very long time.
Yeah,
and they got
I feel
kicked
like
right out the news cycle.
Yeah, and like. And even with like when they talk about the Epstein stuff, like they're not even talking about like the real serious shit, and they're just like, oh, somebody was mentioned in there, but like, you know, we have more hearings. And it's like, no, let's talk about, like, I just feel like it's clear as day that it is clear as day that like folks at CBS, folks at Fox, folks at like, they stand to lose a lot, and they do not. Yeah.
No, I agree. In the grand scheme of things, I'm looking at this effort over here.
I kept smelling Divine for some reason. I didn't know why, and I forgot. I forgot that he wore this. So like, I said, "What's like my nigga?"
I woke up and my nigga wasn't there.
Okay, but I do get it now because
like, for
it's
instance,
probably because I'm following it.
Yeah, like
that's why I feel
and it's like you're obviously like if you're seeking certain media and materials, like especially if
you
like
follow certain people and you
boom
TikTok specifically with like algorithms.
Oh, absolutely.
Where, like, you watch 3 videos in a row and that's all you're gonna see.
I built
my
FYP brick by brick.
But like when I'm at the gym and you know when you're like at Planet Fitness, they have like the news on and stuff like that. You know, I'm really trying to, you know, I'm really trying to do my thing. Yeah, no, the news is not necessarily covering it. And we all know CBS is currently a fucking mess due to that. What's her name? Bari Wise, whatever. She fucking sucks. She's fucking horrible. She is an agent of Mossad. Yes, I believe that. Fuck that lady. She's terrible. And then you also have fucking the Washington Post was bought by fucking Jeff Bezos
not too long. Actually,
really,
and then
like 2-3 years ago now. I think.
And the real reason, and somebody said this, and I low key agree with the real reason why Paramount is actually trying to buy.
Why are you whispering?
What is it? No, Paramount was being sold. Wasn't Paramount trying to buy Warner Brothers, right? Or was Disney trying to buy not Disney, Netflix? There's like that whole Netflix. There's a whole thing where it was like Netflix was either trying to buy Paramount or someone else was trying to buy. I can't remember, but the motherfucker that's over it, or no,
the one with
Warner
the Israeli
Brothers.
ties.
Yeah, but it was like they're trying to buy Warner Brothers, but the reason is somebody was saying like they believe they're trying to do that because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, y'all cuss me out or whatever, but y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. CNN is owned by one of those stations, and it's like if they are able to purchase whatever they are trying to buy, especially if they purchase it right before the primaries and the midterms, they can control what people see, what we hear. So there's going to be candidates again who might be in them files, demons. Or folks in them files, demons who are up for re-election. They up for re-election, and then like, oh, the news is may not cover certain things. It's also part of how they're trying to steal the election, shit like that. It's a fucking mess. Conspiracy theory galore, honestly.
And honestly, we got to give a lot of the conspiracy theorists an apology because so much of that shit.
I don't.
She was always.
He said, "I believe."
Listen, when it comes to stupid stuff with conspiracy theories, I'm like, girl, shut up. The Earth is flat. Come on now. But when it comes to the
no, I believe the Earth is round.
Oh,
for now.
They said back in the day, what was it? A couple years ago when Wayfair had that scandal.
Oh, about the kids. They was like, why is this dresser named Sarah?
And then in the Epstein file, they was like, we got that Wayfair package. Somebody was like, bitch, we told you.
Honestly,
and I'm supposed to be getting my couch from Wayfair, and I'm having second thoughts.
It might be a child might put it together.
Well, I knew that.
Don't invite JD Vance.
Being a student of Shonda Rhimes on Thursday night with Scandal and How to Get Away with Murder, I truly everything that people say about the government, like evil shit, I'd be like, well, yes. That's not too far off.
Oh, yes.
I realize how corrupt I would become if I just had like
ample power.
a couple. Fuck the power. If I had a couple tens of thousands of dollars, I'd be a worse person.
What they say? What they say? What's that tweet that was like
tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of millions, but not
hundreds of millions.
It always brings me back to my favorite tweet.
At this current stage,
when somebody was like, "What they say?
$500,000, I probably would talk to people right here."
Someone's like, "I ain't gonna hold y'all. Once I get a little bit of money, this whole socialist shit, this going right out the window. Once I touch a little bit of money." And it's so funny because no shade, so many people
would be like, say like, I'm voting Mitt Romney, I'm a Republican.
And so many people, once they touch that money, they sure enough was like, yeah, so fuck the hood. Like,
no, because with power comes great responsibility, and they don't have it.
They don't.
That, and then also it's just, I do feel sometimes Republicans can't, old school Republicans, not whatever y'all got going on now. Because I've always been a person to where like my political leanings, like I've never fallen like specifically only Democratic, only liberal, only Republican, because I have like certain ideas that I agree from each camp back in the day.
You already know. He already told us first episode of this show when he told us how he felt about like, welfare and things like that.
I didn't want to put them people on birth control.
Yeah.
I
did feel like you had to be drug tested and all that to get it. Yeah.
You said that?
I said that if you need assistance with your 3 kids, I don't think you should be able to have a 4th. But I've grown since then.
I mean, I agree.
That's what I can just look for.
No, I thought you said they needed to be drug tested
for welfare and
to
stuff
be
like
on government assistance and stuff. Uh-oh.
I might have
too long of a pause.
You probably did. I think you put that.
I might have added that.
Because honestly,
go watch the episode, y'all.
I'm very pro drug, so I'm like, honestly, as long as you ain't murder,
yeah, go watch that. Go watch. Y'all saw what happened.
I was fact check me. I might have said it.
Fact check.
No, but I was fatter back then. I was a little less happy.
It is. I just feel like it's not far off to believe the Epstein files is 10 times worse than whatever they're even
telling us.
Like,
I think it's horrible.
I think a lot of those older men are pedophiles.
Yeah,
I see
most of them.
We see a couple in the city, so I'm like
constantly. I call y'all out if I ain't want to get jumped.
I'll call some of y'all out, and y'all can jump me at union if you want to.
You can't jump me.
The pedophiles in the gay community, honey.
You can try to jump me. You can try. I'm gonna shoot you.
You and your little child bride.
I'll shoot your ass.
Hello.
Fight. You want to fight so bad? Fight for your life. But hey, like
they have babies. Power to cover shit up. They have power to
when
control,
you control the narrative. Police, yeah, if you quite literally own the news cycle, if you
hello,
like
you,
hello, and there's a reason. Speaking of something, there's a reason why a certain country is not getting the backlash and being held to task.
Israel, fuck you.
Hello.
Fuck you, Israel.
As they should, because they have the power.
Because but no shade. Every motherfucker in the motherfucking file is connected to Israel. It's a lot of, y'all got a lot of
America
pedophiles.
is owned by Israel.
Y'all got a lot of pedophiles in that fucking country and a lot of like sexual assaulters and rapists and shit in that country. And we just supposed to look the other way? I'm sorry, I can't. Like, what the fuck is going on over there? Y'all shouldn't even exist for real. No shade. We all know that's supposed to be Palestine. Just keep it
free Palestine.
Always, like from river to sea.
Unfortunately, the ties we have with them is like damn near a century old.
Because
they're low-key ingrained into how our society is structured.
No, unfortunately,
sadly.
And it's like to separate ourselves from them which I don't think a lot of people are aware of. I'm all for it. All for it. I love change, but like literally, it would crumble.
To separate from Israel?
Crumble what we currently have established, and I would not be mad at it. I would not be mad at it either. But a lot of people don't like to be uncomfortable. Don't like to
be uncomfortable for a little while. As long as my Wi-Fi working, we good.
Yeah. We're already uncomfortable.
Hell, shit.
Where can we go from here? I mean, we can go. We can die, but
because they hit that power grid. Oh,
hello, or they start bombing us like we bomb other countries. Hold on now, wait,
whoa. People aren't prepared for a war in the United States on American soil.
Or they should just tell us and be like, we're going to bomb the East Coast. Everybody needs to go to the West Coast, and then it needs to be like a border
So
where you bomb
like
those
the
people.
Badlands.
Right.
So-
You go over there, bomb them, and over here we good. We love y'all.
So, hey.
But we actually don't love y'all.
What-
Actually,
so,
never
hey,
mind. We all dying. Oh.
What you're explaining is what they do to Palestine. And
Yeah.
they just keep moving the border further and
Well, if the
further and
Americans-
further
Some
and
Americans
further.
need to die.
Hmm?
Some
Well-
Americans need to die.
Well, yeah, the
not
terrible
wrong.
ones.
You're not wrong.
But
But how
like
do
the
we-
terrible
And
ones.
honestly,
but
it
what
wouldn't be the same
Lex
because
Wexner
we
does
just,
live in the middle of Columbus.
Bitch, they're gonna get us immediately.
who Israel?
Yeah, I mean his ties to
Yeah,
them.
it's ours to 'em, yeah.
We no shade. They probably wouldn't bomb them.
Who?
Are you saying Israel should bomb us?
Yeah, I thought it was. That's my whole premise. Israel bomb us if we try to leave.
They wouldn't bomb us to try to leave, but if they were trying to bomb, let's say they were trying to bomb where like people were at, like they would hit us because
They would hit
Wexner
us.
They would hit
in there.
who? Why would Israel hit Lex Wexner and he is probably up their ass?
Well, they may not hit him, but they gonna still target us.
Correct.
Also, like that's what I said. Like you just like so the issue with Palestine is like they say, oh, go to this place and because we're bombing here, go here and you'll be safe. Folks go there and then they start bombing that place too. Okay, no, you got to go here. That's the thing. That's what they were saying.
They're
Like,
this is a safe zone. This is a safe zone.
there are no safe zones. There are no ceasefire. Israel fucking sucks.
I'm not proposing we do that.
And fuck that basketball player too.
Who?
That Danny guy, Danny whatever. Fuck him too.
Yeah, Danny DeVito. Fuck you too.
Danny DeVito.
But no, that's crazy. What do you think of all of our black prominent figures? Some of the, well, not black prominent, but some of like the prominent politicians and celebrities being involved in the files. What do you
In
think
the
they
Epstein
should
files?
do? Yeah.
Celebrity is a sham. Lock him up.
No, because I think what it is, but I also think and somebody said it, I think the era of celebrity is dying.
Oh, it is.
100%.
I think it's dying.
Oh, it is.
Because like again, like somebody said, when Beyonce announced that, everybody was like, "Girl, anyway, like we ain't got time for this right now." Like,
I'm seeing a
you
lot
look
of these
cute,
motherfuckers go
but-
back to school for nursing. So
Like, shout out to Shamari DeVoe. You're an icon. You're a legend. Boom like an 808. I'm good forever.
I'm good. Even when I'm in a moment, I'm good.
The way she kept changing that key. Listen. Shamari, do love on top. I'm joking.
Now
I like to hear it.
Let's not
a
set
little
our
too much
stuff
dip
up.
on your chip.
Right. Let's not
Hey.
set our girl up.
Hey.
But
Do-
what I feel
do
about
like
it
that
is
song
politicians,
20
they
years ago.
should be let go of their position. Now, I feel like the same way because the black church was a lot of the black leaders mimicked the white folk. But
Oh, always. That's their favorite thing to do.
I think just like when I feel the same way when like pastors or anything like that, if they cheat on their wife, have a child out of wedlock, do something,
Jamal Bryant.
they need to lose their church position immediately. Just like the politicians need to lose it immediately. I don't think it should be an investigation. I think if you were okay, so hold on.
So just realistically, who do we replace in their place that quickly? Like if you were found out to be in an affair tomorrow and they drop you out like
Well, you see, the thing is,
there's always a
there's
little
always a replacement. So
tail.
like even when it comes to this fuck ass administration and like the presidency, if he just boom, you put JD Vance in. JD Vance, okay, boom, it's another that boom, okay, another like
there's a fail-safe for
there's
every-
a fail-safe for everybody. Hopefully, we eventually get to a motherfucker who got some type of motherfucking sense, and they be like, all right.
I also think if you're older than 50 years old, you
go down
shouldn't
to the
be here.
janitor at this point.
I wouldn't say 50, but I feel like once you hit 65, you shouldn't be able to run for president.
No.
I don't think you should hold public government office if you are over 50 years old.
50 is relatively young.
That's still pretty young.
Still relatively young.
Too outdated. I need young girls. I need people.
I do,
But the young
but I
girls
also
be
I'm not opposed to a girl having some skin in the
No.
game. I like
Right.
I do like a bitch that's had 20 years in her
Because you
field.
need you I would say I feel like you need a couple of the older people who help guide and mentor. I think
And
I
have
think
seen
the
Well,
the
they
issue-
should stay in a
changes.
mentor position and
Okay,
not a
yeah.
public position, like holding office.
I get you.
just be like, oh, I used to do this. Let me just guide you on how to
the
do this.
reason why I don't say 50 is because at the end of the day, some of them folks people after 50 still got to go to work.
And I mean,
They
shit,
still
we
and,
go get a job.
and there's shit that still like affects them, so they need somebody there that can speak to them.
Okay, let me not
But-
be ageist.
but-
But shit, we almost
again,
50 here, so
60.
No, that is like
60.
60 is a little bit. I would say 65
65.
because that's like retirement age anyway, or it's supposed to be.
Child.
America, our life expectancy is the worst
it's
amongst
67.
America,
literally, it's
America
the
has
worst amongst all of the developed rich countries. We are the worst.
It's that colon cancer. Y'all need to eat more fiber.
Y'all need to dookie. I'm telling you. Y'all need to dookie more.
Like when I was finding out, people were
think of somebody.
Remember when they said like certain people were like only defecating once or twice a week? That's terrifying to me.
When they said that, I said, "Oh,
child, baby, that was me."
Oh, I think I'm constipated. How are you constipated? I haven't like did anything all month. I said,
"Go poop, girl."
Child,
like, and it was like, but it's usually just like every other week. Huh?
That's why you're mad. You're toxic.
I used to be. I ain't gonna hold you. I used to be like, "Why?" I used to be that person. I was like, "You got to do every single day? Like that's crazy." Child, I was like, "Oh, this is not normal." My doctor was like, "No, babe." Yeah, my doctor was like, "No, babe, that's not normal. Like you're supposed to have a bowel movement at least once a day." I said, "Oh,
at least."
I said, "Oh, okay."
And it's not supposed to be a fucking deer pebble. It's supposed to be a log, like every day. And how the food is set up, again, powerful people wanting us sick, wanting us stupid, wanting us dead. Powerful people want
you sick. They want you in that doctor's office with shitty insurance that you can't take care of whatever is actually being wrong with you, so then you have to pay out of pocket. Or
and then the FDA is not watching the food, so the food that's sitting in your system, since you only shit once a week or once every other week, sitting in your system, tearing your ass up.
Oh, it's true.
Just poisoning you.
Leaking up into your colon. Correct colorectal cancer.
Oh, it's crazy. It's insane.
Every other week we get in a food recall of them talking about like,
oh, please stop this. Please watch
lead
this.
Lead has been found in apple juice. Apple juice.
Like, me drinking apple juice still. Oh,
and then on top of that, it's gonna be like a 2-second segue. I'm sick of people who are also in the same vein scared of every damn thing.
Saying
that's me.
Anxious and about everything. Relax.
Honestly, like, because you have to honestly
smoke a blunt.
Pick your like that, and that me. I found myself.
It's a fine line.
That's a good point because I found myself stressed out about like something. Oh, I've been switching all my cookware to ceramics. I'm getting away from stainless steel and all the Teflon and whatnot because I just don't want to intake toxins. Now,
the non-stick fans.
Now, as somebody who drinks the way that I drink, smokes the way that I smoke, me being over here concerned about the Teflon, baby, you're smoking tobacco.
That's just like people was getting mad at me on TikTok talking about some oh, I don't eat the silverware because girl.
Oh, them RA people.
I just can't. I have to have a boiling cup of water to clean my silverware.
I have to do this. You're
eating off the plate. You're eating off the plate. Well, the plate don't go in my mouth. The food is sitting on the plate that's going in your mouth. And the boiling
water that you come to your table
is in the cup.
That also went to the same dishwasher.
And at the end of the day,
I use a straw.
It never felt because like they say that shit. I'm like, no shade. You literally eat ass. You're eating ass. I feel like
that's more sanitary sometimes.
Bitch, you could literally get E. coli.
Sometimes you do have to have a runny gut, runny stomach.
You gonna fuck up your stomach
for the time.
Ain't never happened to me. I've been sitting there kicking my feet.
To me.
Child.
And I'm still gonna do it.
Child. But no, it's quite literally insane. I will say I did find it funny though. Did you see Hakeem Jeffries is in the Epstein files?
I did see that.
Fuck that bitch.
I don't like him, but I thought it was funny because in the Epstein file, apparently his like team was inviting Jeffrey to one of his fundraisers and hoping to give him money. And they were like, "Is he from Brooklyn or the Bronx?" I can't remember, but they were like, "I think it's the Bronx." And it was like, he's the Bronx own. He's the Bronx Barack Obama. Here's the thing.
You could never.
To Hakeem Jeffries, Cory Booker, and also to every black male politician out there. Cory Booker, yeah.
Cory Bush. Wrong one.
Yeah. Cory Booker and every black male politician out there. Stop trying to be Obama. Okay? Like, I get it. He was great. He was this. He was that. Great speaker. However, you should aspire to be better than Obama. Aspire to be better than Obama. Please. But like y'all will not be Obama. Like y'all gotta let that go. Like you ain't nobody's Obama.
You'll never be Obama.
You ain't nobody's Rosie Perez, bitch. Rude Spanish bitch.
Rude Spanish bitch. I see you kikiing over there in the comments.
Daisha girl.
That's why Beyonce fired you. She said drop.
Woo! That's a funny lady.
That
she terrible, but that's a funny lady. And Nicki Minaj dropped dead
yesterday.
Immediately.
Big ass.
Actually, I'm not gonna say that. That's kind of terrible. But prayers to Papa Bear. That's all I got. Prayers for the baby.
Because sometimes that's the kids. The kids have no hope because the parents aren't.
Dead ass. That's why I'm like, prayers for that child. Oh.
Not vaccinated, die of measles. That's crazy.
Child, honestly, natural selection.
Honestly, now we got to,
You don't want to vaccinate. You don't want to vaccinate your baby. It's, and mind you, one of my homegirls, I love her to death. She homeschooling, don't vaccinate her babies, and I just be having to turn a blind eye because she's a good ass mama.
I feel like to homeschool your children, you would have to pass a test first.
That ass
don't they?
First. No, because some of the dumbest folks out here be like, "Oh, I'm homeschooling my child."
I don't mind it in the first like 5 years, like preschool. For like preschool to like kindergarten.
No,
that is the absolute worst time to do it.
They need to be in an actual school.
Absolute worst time to do it.
As long as they're being socialized.
That's why these kids over here, they can't spell, they can't read.
That's the worst time to homeschool your kids is in the beginning.
They need to be around other kids. They need
I'm so against the later portion of it.
You didn't have any like child development?
Like you didn't go to
classes
and things like
that? I wasn't homeschooled.
No, I'm talking about you didn't have any child development classes like that you had to take like prerequisites in your freshman year. The worst time. The most pivotal time of a child's educational and upbringing.
Like in that early stage where they're like...
Exactly. I'm homeschooling, but they go to the park and play with the kids. They can't even do that well. And you don't even know that because you yourself are not acclimated. You don't recognize the... Yeah. So it's like, they have to be around the kids.
So
I'm all for like, as long as they're being socialized and long as like, again, whoever is teaching them things like, I need you to know phonics before you're teaching phonics.
They don't.
They don't.
The girls don't even teach phonics.
And they still upset over here. And I always have to correct somebody because they're like, yeah, like I'm telling like, my child don't need to be learning about no pronouns in the second grade. Hey, babes, they quite literally need to learn about pronouns in the second grade so they can use them properly.
Right.
Like y'all so fucking stupid. Y'all don't realize when you use words like you, him, his, things like that.
Those are also
pronouns, bitches. Like you have to learn them. We all learn pronouns. Y'all so fucking stupid and y'all so fucking bigoted that y'all don't even realize they are using your own bigotry against you to keep you fucking stupid and to keep your kids.
They did with the poor whites, like
literally.
Oh yeah. You do know you're no better than me because you're sitting right here. But they've convinced you because your skin is lighter than mine. Okay.
Oh, they treat you. They treat you a little nicer. Great. Yeah. Look at what you're still doing. We're still in the same boat here.
Hello. Because as soon as I beat this bitch's ass and he's in the ER, bitch, I'm coming after you now. Because I want you in the ER. And you just don't know that.
I always think of Frederick Douglass's autobiography. And he told a story about how because he had got put into slavery. He had he was not a slave, but they put him in randomly. And he was like, the fuck? But
he was like walking there.
Like no dead because they like he didn't have his freedom papers with him, so he was like the fuck. So but
was 12 Years a Slave based on him?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I've still never seen that movie.
But me either.
It's my favorite.
But really? He was talking about he was in a barn and the slave owner decided to beat him or whatever. Like he was gonna whoop it, and he whooped that slave master's ass in front of everybody. And the slave master was like,
was Frederick Douglass the one that ended up being made into a purse at the end though?
No, Frederick Douglass lived alone. I don't fucking know who was
the one guy that.
Who was the peanut guy?
Turner.
Nat Turner. Oh yeah, no. Frederick Douglass beat that slave on her ass, and I think he beat his ass in front of another like white man or something. Mm-hmm. And they did subdue her or whatever. Like he got in trouble, but the man was like, "And we better not ever do this again. Like I don't want to have to do that again." And he was like, "But I knew in that moment, he wasn't saying that because he whooped me. He didn't want to have to feel my ass whooping again." He didn't want me to be his ass again.
Sometimes that's exactly what that's what has to happen.
You have to beat their ass.
And I feel like, frankly, that kind of ties into a lot of people not wanting to get involved in regards to fighting against the establishment of the certain things that we're going through right now that nobody wants. Everybody's afraid to get their ass beat. Somebody got to get their ass beat.
Getting your ass beat, losing everything, going to jail, things like that. Some people,
y'all too scared of
some
jail
people
for me.
Literally can't do it.
They can't. That's why
literally because
like,
so this person this person has 3 kids at home. They live in paycheck to paycheck now. If they do go protest and they get shot or they get arrested, they are fired for their job because they're in jail because it's a holiday weekend and they can't get out until 2. So it's things like that. People was like, I get why people just be like, I'm gonna support y'all from over here. So I can't.
But then at that point, bitch, everybody can't. Well, you said you can't paycheck.
True, but everybody can't support from a distance, and it's all. I always laugh because like now I always get a lot of people hitting me up, and they be like, "Okay, so what do we do now? Like, what is it we do? Like, what are the right things? Like, they're like, oh, you still organize." Hey, babe, so I retired for organizing because when I was out there trying to stop this shit from happening, y'all did not give a fuck. Y'all told me that I was doing too much and that it's not that deep. Y'all was calling me a social justice warrior. Y'all were calling me. Y'all was like, "Oh, that's Black Panther," making your jokes and shit. And now look at you. No shit. I'm retired. That shit's tiring and it's draining.
People never realize
that's the issue. We got people quitting left and right.
Hello. They don't understand the gravity of situations until it's in your backyard, until it's on your front porch.
Yes, it's like until you're on the other end of that baton.
Right.
It's just it's terrible.
I don't care about ICE taking them people up out of here. They shouldn't be in here anyways. They shot your grandma. Ah! This is what happens. They're on you now. It's at your front door now.
That's honestly like my biological father. He is very, very pro ICE, very MAGA, very pro Republican to them. And I keep explaining to him, I'm like, you are speed bump black. To the untrained eye, you could give Haitian, African, any number of people that are other.
Yeah.
And you think just because you're not speaking Espanol that you are safe.
They will pull you over and ask you to show some papers or anything like that.
And
even then, they feel like it.
And at the end of the day, like I think people forget that like they snatch that ID and that passport out your hand and shred up in front of you. Then what?
And also
and toss in the back of that white van.
And people forget
they don't have body cameras.
They're doing door to door. They're doing door to door now, so they're literally going knock on
the door. Okay.
I wrote said like, motherfucker, you knock on my motherfucking door if you want to. I dare you.
I'm gonna knock back.
Dead ass. I gotta get me a gun.
I gotta get me a gun.
I got to because like,
and I'm on a second floor balcony. I
want a motherfucker to come and be like, "Oh, we want to shake your bitch." This ain't Phaedra.
True. Okay. But in another regards, like, why do you guys think that the Democrats are not meeting the moment? They are not.
Democrats suck.
Because they're not capitalizing on what is so readily right in front of them.
Because a lot of them are a part of the establishment and a lot of them are part of the problem. I think for a lot of Democrats, it's one of those things where it's like, we don't want them to have it because we want to have it for ourselves.
And if we can't have it, nobody can.
You know, and it's funny to see because like they like, for instance, I would say a good example for me personally is Gavin Newsom. He is somebody who's like, "Oh, Trump's terrible. Trump's this, that." He says all the right things about Trump, and we're like, yeah. But then you go and look at his policies. He's against taxing the rich. He's the way he did them homeless camp sweep, the homeless sweeps or whatever, them campment sweeps, terrible. The way he has treated actual workers, like the union workers and things like that, terrible. That motherfucker is awful. Yet most of the party is aligned with him. They refuse to say no to certain people. They are still taking contributions from horrible, deplorable people. Fuck AIPAC. I said that. I know they're gonna be on my ass.
I hope you know they got that little red dot on you and you don't even know it. It's infrared.
Hey.
They about to take that key out.
What Biggie say? No, listen, as my good sis Biggie said, "Oh, so you cool with them bitches? You know them bitches?
You cool with them bitches?
You get money with them bitches? You work with them bitches?" But no, like, dead ass, they're not meeting the moment because they don't want to meet the moment because they want to keep things the same, which is why when we do get candidates like Mamdani or we do get like an AOC, who I know we have our criticisms of her as well, but when you do get those candidates who are offering like something different, again, Bernie Sanders, something a little bit different, they still are like, no, we're going to do everything we can to nix them. And even those candidates, like I said, like for instance, Bernie Sanders, you talk about him and that motherfucker still can't even say that Israel's committing a genocide.
Bernie Sanders is racist too, so.
Okay, well.
Like, and people forget that. And people forget a lot of things. And like, because a lot of them are also still answering to Israel, which again, I ask to all, especially the black folks who are up Israel's ass, what the fuck do they have on you? Please tell me. Because y'all are like, goddamn, I don't know if y'all saw even, shit. I mean, I guess you can talk about even with the sports teams and shit. Like, they keep asking them, like, during the NBA All-Star Weekend, I felt like they asked the motherfuckers every time. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on Israel?
What the fuck does that have to do with dribbling a ball?
Exactly. Like, LeBron quite literally should not speak on anything. No shade. That motherfucker's dumb.
And we've said that about multiple, like, we really have to stop going towards certain celebrities and public figures to be the voice of reason in regards to political issues. I, again, love my girl down. Never want to hear Beyonce's stance on politics. Frankly, half the time I don't want to see these niggas supporting them at their rallies or whatever. Like, it detracts from the issue. And then, like, I'm just okay with uneducated people on issues just not speaking. Just don't even, like, I want you to take a stance on a side one way or the other. But as far as, like, us asking you legit, like, well, what do you think we should do?
Nothing.
She's not the head of defense.
Yeah. I want them to stop doing that, and I want them to stop positioning themselves like that little girl I don't like.
The little
chaperone. It's just stuff that is.
I was trying to say Greta Thunberg.
Like, not what Greta. I was like, what Greta do?
No, like, is she still kidnapped?
No, I thought they had released her.
They got her back. Okay, cool.
She told us she got assaulted.
Well,
sexually,
physically, and sexually. Her and another person, by the Israeli that they like to call themselves the IDF.
We ride at dawn, not Greta.
The Israeli defense. Bitch, you're not. No, bitch, you're the IOF. Y'all bitches have been on offense since the beginning. Like, what the fuck is you defending?
I don't know. I'm on a kind of thought of what even can we do if we are not ready to burn this shit down?
Like, generally, how bad does it have to get before people are like, enough?
It's already bad, but the people who are in power don't feel it. The people in power are still.
This and is how the greater majority too.
The people in power, the rich people, the billionaires, the conglomerates, the big corporations, they are profiting off of people suffering. So they're never going to be like, oh, let's stop the suffering.
Yeah.
Because how we gonna line our pockets? That's just like, oh, everybody is struggling to pay rent, pay for groceries, pay this, pay that. I know exactly what's gonna help the American people.
Split pay.
Payment plans for your rent.
Yeah.
And it's like, girl, what are you? That was.
I do like split pay.
And the people who do that, the people who do that directly benefit.
But they get $14.99 a month out of me.
Like the politicians, they pay into their thing.
Wow. And it's true.
The corporations, whoever runs whatever, they pay the politicians thing, and they're kind of like, oh, I gave you $1 million contribution, pass this so I can charge some people over here.
And I keep dumping toilet water into the fresh water system.
And that's literally that is why so many of our politicians are failing to meet the moment, because you have other folks' hands in your pockets, but not only do you have their hands in your pocket, but you're also so too fucking spineless to be like, hey, no, we're not going to do that. Oh, well, you're not going to win this election without my money. Then so be it.
Because what is the saying that they always be like, reach across the aisle or work across the aisle or do something? I hate that shit.
Stop reaching across.
Y'all don't need to. Y'all don't need to be the bigger person, Democrats. Stop doing that.
Every time y'all reach across
because they're not concerned about being the bigger person.
Exactly.
Never are they.
And every time y'all reach across the fucking aisle, y'all don't get shit. Y'all just give them everything. For instance, the perfect example would be everybody was talking about the funding regarding ICE, right? And they was like, okay, we're not gonna fund ICE. We'll go to another government shutdown. They're like, you have to meet these demands.
And we spent all that time all for y'all to buckle.
And then you look at them fuck ass demands, and it's like, okay, they maybe or maybe not have to wear a mask. They don't have to identify themselves. But hey, we'll give them $11 million for new body cams. Bitch, what? No, bitch, when we say abolish ICE, we mean abolish ICE. Motherfuckers want to act
give them another fucking penny.
Exactly. And they're like, oh, well, it's been in our thing for so long. No, it hasn't, bitch. ICE was created after 9/11. It was created after that, which honestly didn't need to be created after 9/11, to be honest, because we all know.
A lot of stuff didn't need to be created after 9/11.
Because, like, bitch,
I would really like to be able to catch a plane normally.
Hello.
It was an inside job. Fuck it. All these motherfuckers that you're like, oh, this terrorist cell, this terrorist cell, this terrorist cell.
Blood's on your hands, Bush.
Most other motherfuckers that they are calling a terrorist cell and that we have killed things that they were trained by who? The CIA.
Homegrown terrorists, no shade.
Y'all literally, and then y'all bombing motherfuckers in their country and shit, killing their neighbors, their friends, their kids, their children. You don't
want them to gonna snap back?
You don't think they gonna be like, okay, well, fuck it, I'm about to blow you bitches up. Like,
I too would walk into a bank with a dynamite strapped to my chest if you didn't kill my entire family for 3 generations back.
Like, goddamn.
Like, reaching across the aisle is stupid. That's why I'm very excited for the new Democrats who won at the beginning of the year. Who's the lady? I know her name. I don't know her name. Virginia. Is it a Virginia
black woman?
No, white woman.
The Virginia governor?
Who signed and said, y'all will not be working with ICE.
Yeah.
Brunette?
She's more of a ginger, blonde or something.
She's the governor of Virginia now. Yeah. I forget her name. Her name is... I don't fuck with her.
Is it Anna something? Anna?
Might be, but she a little questionable too. Bitch, I'm
she has been signing some shit where I'm like, oh, they hate you. They about to hate you, bitch. Mm-hmm. Like... You told it, and then that's also, especially Columbus.
Shout out Mandani.
If they let him do anything,
they really are.
Fuck you, Kathy.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I had to get that out.
And that's also something that people get confused when people go in front of Congress or do things, or they like the one white lady who was on the Congress floor doing like this in the white man's face. I said, she just voted like that last week. This is performative.
Like all performances.
Just like she said, yeah, I'm a Democrat. Kathy, I'm a Democrat. Is that illegal now too in your America? And everybody's just like, oh, work. And I'm like, that is not the girl you want to say work to. Because she's not that. And a lot of people listen to those little quick sound bites just like Gavin. Oh, fuck Trump. He just as bad as Trump, honey.
Dead ass.
I'm telling you.
That's why I had that criticism. That is also why I had that criticism of Jasmine Crockett. Because while I do like her and I would like to support her, I also recognize that a lot of her things, she is trying to get her next huge soundbite or viral soundbite. That's number one. And then also number two, lady, you constantly cussing everybody out. I mean, cool, okay, but folks still don't know your platform. Folks still don't know what you're running on. They don't know, like, and when they ask you,
fuck Nicki Minaj. I like Cardi better.
Come on now, and it's just like elaborate more. I mean, but it is fuck Nicki Minaj.
I do think we need politicians like that. We need politicians like Jasmine, AOC, the people who are just, the loud mouth, the boom, boom, boom.
You need a mouthpiece.
But you also need the ones, there's a black woman, and she just gets stuff passed like this and just keeps her mouth shut and just get boom, 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 boom. I forget what her name is. But there's a balance. Mm-hmm. There's a balance. So you need the Jasmine Crockett's.
Faith without work is dead.
Right. But you also need the people who actually get shit done.
Who's actually doing it.
And I'm not saying Jasmine don't get shit done, but I'm like, girl,
sometimes I feel like she would probably make more progress if she was a bit on certain things.
Yeah, honestly, and by no means, you don't need to be going to no shade. I didn't see why Ketanji was at the Grammys. Girl, what are you doing here?
That's what they be at the Grammys. They be at the Met Gala and shit.
I be like, what are you doing here? Like, you work 4 months a year.
Now I'm conflicted on where your ties are at with certain things because I'm just like, I feel like y'all should experience joy and be able to go to fun things too? Yeah.
But why are you on the red carpet? You should just be like regular.
And I felt that way since they were bringing Maxine Waters and shit when she got real popular on like TikTok for a while. They were popping her to every damn event.
Is she still up in there?
Yeah. Her that's still up in there. 80-something. She needs to go too. Love you down, Grandma, but it's time.
It's time to go.
It's time.
And I think that's another reason why we are in the place that we are. But I also think that if you do get rid of them, who's it's just more racist people gonna be there.
Because the issue is, and I've always said, the biggest issue is with the Democratic Party is that we have not been. I'm not gonna say we, because bitch, I'm not a part of y'all fucking party. Fuck y'all.
He's part of the Green Party.
Fuck y'all. But y'all, there's no building of the next generation of leaders. Mm-hmm. There's no mentorship. There's no no one's helping them along. Y'all don't do that because a lot of you motherfuckers are just like these bitches in corporate. Y'all get in them positions and then y'all work till y'all fucking drop and y'all die and y'all don't prop or train nobody to take over for when you're gone. Why? Because you're selfish and you're narcissistic. And that's just the truth.
Or like the black people who get into corporate and stuff like that,
and shut the door.
I had to do this.
And they pulled a ladder up behind them.
Yep. Or I had to be a coon. I had to be a Sambone. I had to tap dance.
And
so
you
do too.
That?
And I had to do it. And then my favorite thing that they do is after they do all that, they then post a picture on Instagram and go, "I'm tired of being the only one in the room." No, you're not. No, you're fucking not. No, because if you were tired of being the only one in the room, you would actually do something about it. Some of you bitches have hiring power and all of that, and y'all don't do shit with it. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all are so scared. Because, like, for instance, like, even with just as low-hanging fruit as I am in, like, the whole, like, corporate world, like, my predominant owners are white, and I've already made it very clear that, like, they were like, we trust you fully with, like, hiring your staff and thing. When you come into our establishment, the majority of the staff, at least on the bar side and the service side, are going to be people of color, Black individuals, because one, that's my community. Those are who I know. That's who I'm connected with. But then in the same vein, it's like, if I have the opportunity to put people on or put them in a better position, why am I gatekeeping that from anybody?
Exactly. And no shade, it looks better.
It does. Bitch.
It looks better.
Y'all mad about D? Oh, there's
an old bar who we shall not name, but it was the black spot for a very long time because it wasn't majority white. You know,
what's the bar? Y'all scared
We're
of
still in active litigation, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, shit. That's true. Yeah.
But no, that's the thing.
Shout out to you.
And it's just like, I think this is what everything ties into everything.
Israel.
And I mean so bad to the point where it's like, even education.
Deadass.
Where it's like teachers are leaving the profession because they're kind of like, I can't teach these kids. There's nothing I can do. And then the millennials and the older Gen Z is like, oh, they are so bad. They're so bad. I said, we raised them. You must understand that we raised them. I'm so sorry.
Kids. And that really be it.
I'm so sorry.
Your fucking kids. Not
our generation raised that. The oldest Gen Zs, the millennials, we raised them kids.
I didn't raise nobody.
I didn't raise a jack shit. But
those are y'all kids. When y'all were having all them fucking kids and shit, and we be like, oh, that's gonna be a trifling ass mama. We said it. Oh, he gonna be a trifling ass daddy. Another reason we said it, and look.
Going back to, again, being more hesitant to have children, there are plenty of children that need mentors, that need somebody just for guidance. You don't necessarily have to have them come from your loin to still be present and make sure the next generation is good.
Go join a Big Brother, Big Sister program.
I have daughters.
If everybody has kids, I don't know. Like, I feel like they're like in traditional society, like there needs to be individual and people in the group that are just there to help with the next generation, like the grandmas, the grandparents, the aunties, the uncles.
And it wouldn't be so bad if, and when I talk about the Black community, I'm only talking about them because I don't hang around other communities. So I don't know what they got going on. Mm-hmm. But with us, I think it would be better if, like, back in the day, it was more of a village and community. Like, oh, your neighbor down the street did tell your kid to shut up because your kid needed to shut up. Mm-hmm. And now it's kind of like, don't tell my kid to be quiet because he got a mom. He got a mom. Don't tell her to do that. Or when we was in school. And I would be scared as hell for these kids. I'd be like, you talking back to the put your phone away. You don't pay my fucking bill. Oh my God. You're not going to go home and get in trouble? Oh my God. Your mother.
I'll call her.
I would be like, what? Joey's going to tear me up.
I only did that one time. But that was because a teacher needed. See,
case in point. They be
no, it's tea. But I had one teacher try to make an example. I can't stand a motherfucking teacher that try to make an example out of you. Mm-hmm. She tried to make an example out of me. I went to that class every day, did my work. I wasn't disruptive, did what I was supposed to do. The one time that I was like, had my moment, where it wasn't I was being disruptive, I just wasn't paying attention, bitch. I was just looking everywhere but at the board. And she tried to get slick out the mouth with me and cuss me out in front of everybody. Mind you, it's motherfuckers in that class that do it on a daily, and she don't say shit to them. I said, oh, you think I'm an easy target. Now I have to light your ass up. And we was in that classroom arguing, and she was like, and I will be calling your mother. And I was like, call her. And when that phrase left my lips, I said, fuck. I say that.
At least you know.
I ran home so fast. When I said, like, okay, so like I was disrespectful.
Let me explain. Hold on.
Trying to outrun a phone call was crazy.
But she started it.
Let me tell you something.
I came from a generation where, like, I'm not saying that my mom would like blindly believe the teachers and things like that.
Oh, she would. 100%. Mine would. I'm telling you.
My mom, though.
Well, your mom also was an educator, so I feel
like so she was like, "Oh, I know that."
You want me to call Jennings?
Wait.
Like, if anything, I would have to really argue my case and have like low key a PowerPoint presentation. Like,
if
the teacher said X, Y, and Z was happening, Mom, no, because on this day I did this and this day I did like for me to even her just not to whoop my ass for it.
Joni only believed me one time, and it was the actual time that I was actually telling the truth because Mrs. O's evil bitch, 4th grade, Fairlawn Elementary School, was actually an evil bitch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she went in there. She said, "I'm an educator just like you. I've been doing this a long time. Don't let it happen again. I know exactly what you're doing." Did it happen again? No. but some instances, yes, a child needs to stand up and be like, "Okay, be quiet." But if I went home and I said, "Oh, I cussed at a teacher because he told me to be quiet," but it was 2 people over there who was talking too. Mm-hmm. Johnny would have been like, "He told you to be quiet. Them my kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why didn't you be quiet? What's going on?"
Huh? You know, because my mama did cuss me out.
And so it's just kind of like, that's why they're doing it now. It's like, we raised them. And I know the kids that were in my class with me, the seniors when I was in freshman, you bitches were horrible. So I know your kids is horrible.
I don't even have to think about that. I think about even like the kids in class with me, yes, but like some of the kids that was in the classes with like my older sisters and stuff and my older cousins, whatever, like I knew all y'all wasn't like, no shade. This is terrible. Maybe I was being judgmental, but I knew a lot of y'all were not shit.
No,
I knew it. I could look at you and be like, yeah, you're not shit. I could tell as a child. So when you were having kids and then your kids were not shit. No, dead ass. Like dead. I would look at somebody. I was like, and I think it's like I get from my grandmother, to be honest. I could look at somebody and be like, you're gonna be in trouble soon. Because you can always tell when somebody like trouble follows them and like they always in something. It's like as my grandmother used to say, like some people who was always in some shit, like especially like with like fighting, shooting, all that shit, she would always be like, they don't know they got death following them. Death is just following them. You. And then boom, they get killed. For it. And literally get killed. And it's like
asking for it.
Dead ass.
I feel you are casebook prison pipeline study.
No, literally. I feel this might be
You ain't gone this far.
I do really think that if somebody actually put in the time and effort to do a study, I think that there's the direct correlation with low intelligence and high numbers of offspring.
What's the last part?
Yes. High numbers of offspring.
You have a lot of kids, the dumber you are. I really do believe that.
Absolutely.
Something about that.
It was directly related to crime rates. It's also related to birth rates. 100%.
Absolutely.
Because it's
it's like you're not smart. That's why you keep having kids.
You're not smart.
You keep having kids who you cannot take care of. That's common sense. You don't even have that. And also, I can't even buy a grilled cheese. I can't even make a grilled cheese for myself. I'm starving for 2 days. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a kid. That is dumb.
One of my siblings is a walking fetus farm and has been since high school. And, well, right now it's fuck that bitch because she over here trying to do some weird shit and separate us from our sibling that we just found out about. Like, whatever. But case in point, I think a big portion of that stemmed from the fact that, okay, girl, you got knocked up in high school and you spent a good portion of your last 2 years of education pregnant. And you weren't able to focus effectively, and graduating was a bit of a burden for you. And, you had to go through that what's the actual little program you got to go through?
GED?
Not that one. But
Summer
it's like
school.
Yeah, but it's like where they have them separated and they doing like a separate course to try to catch up for the rest of the year.
I know what you're talking about.
Type deal.
About.
Yeah, because a lot of people in my school IEPs had kids.
IEP?
Something is not firing right. The neurons are not going right.
Critical thinking will prevent you from doing that.
And also, I must say, some of y'all out here like, oh my God, I'm so proud. I'm having my baby. I'm pregnant at the age of like 26, 27. I just feel like, why the fuck are we celebrating teen pregnancy?
Honestly, you're a child bride. Like, we really need to start.
I am a 29-year-old teenager at this point. Bitch.
I couldn't imagine having kids.
Don't say.
Because not even the fact that I probably couldn't afford them. I don't want to be bothered or burdened with another human.
Love my nieces and nephews.
I wouldn't even take a fish because I got to feed that shit. I don't want. I just
the way I love coming home
to nothing.
It'd be so quiet.
So I love my nieces and nephews to death. I really do. But I can see how KJ and Ayla be putting my brother-in-law and my sister through it. They just they be so tired. They be like, my God. And
you have to do it every day.
You have to do
it every day.
and the crazy thing is,
they not take them, and then you go to jail.
Yeah. And now I would say they even wearing out. They actually wear out my sister too. Because they live right next door. Mm-hmm. So my nephew over at that house every single day, bothering my sister, bothering my mom. My sister was like, I don't get a break. It's nothing but kids. Like,
and I know they say that the price of community is inconvenience.
Oh yeah,
I do. I really do get that. I really try to push myself out,
and that's why I don't go outside.
I've stopped.
That's why I'm in the house.
I've been doing it. I've been doing it the other way for so long that now I'm trying to get myself out there a bit more. But genuinely, I feel like if the inconvenience is causing me to resent you a bit.
Hello.
It probably is good for me.
Hello. It's like I don't want to be in community with you people. I really don't. Because growing up, I always tell people this. Social media was so jarring. Not so, because I used to love arguing with people and going back and forth with people. But nowadays,
to this day,
well, I do. But nowadays, it's almost a little bit jarring because I didn't grow up with stupid people around me.
No, same.
Mm-hmm. And when I make statements on social media and people come with this, where did you get this from? Do you have any context clues? What? Uh-huh. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
And it's it's shocking to me because I never grew up around people like you.
Yeah.
I don't know how you could be
dumb.
2 + 2 is 4. That's what they want you to believe. No. It is 4.
I don't care for Nicki Minaj. So you hate black women.
It is.
Yes.
It truly is 4. Because the bean soup theory.
That pissed me off because it never failed. Well, I don't like beans. How am I gonna make it fail? Don't fucking make it. It's not for you, bitch.
Oh, these chocolate chip cookies look so good. I don't like chocolate chips. Is there any other way? Yeah,
it's can't make it. Cookie, bitch.
You can't make
this. Make your own cookie, bitch.
You can't make this. Then they be like, oh, I know a way that I can make fucking chicken legs out of mushrooms. Literally, I don't want that.
It'd be a whole meatloaf recipe. I'm vegetarian. Is there anything I can sub?
And it's almost like you don't even have the context clues or the wherewithal to say, I want a pot roast, but I can't eat roast. Let me substitute with tofu. Let me just make what essentially you're going to have is a vegetable soup. But it's going to be the ingredients that would be in a roast. And you don't even have the wherewithal to do that. And then when you comment on people's stuff because
it didn't come out right.
I actually still do love going back and forth with people on social media. I be in TikTok comments I really be I genuinely want to know what made you ask this.
No, I saw a couple of yours the other day on this late because I agreed with her, but you did not agree with her.
What was it?
It was the lady bitching about when she worked in fine dining, and now when she goes out to fine dining, she be noticing how quickly the waters were dropped or how quickly.
Did I say you could just not care?
And then there's me where I'm just I wish I could. I wish I could go back because now I will be ooh, haven't been table touched in 5 minutes. Order. God forbid if I didn't like something with my order. You wouldn't know. You haven't been here 10 minutes.
Yeah. Literally, because I used to do that when I used to call in to report fraud or something. I'm you didn't even ask this question. I'm I don't give a damn because I wouldn't ask that question if I didn't have to. So
that's crazy.
Just do it on. Yeah. I just don't care. It's the thing. And I said, I genuinely want to know what made you ask this question. I wasn't wrong. I said, but what made you ask that? Mm-hmm. Or when they say, oh, somebody comment, perfect example. Other day, somebody post a video of them finding out that their son had passed away. And the lady says, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful for my kid. I said, what made you put that under this post? Why would you say, I'm going to go hug my son tonight? Why would...
Because that's right up there with people whose parents die and they be like, man, let me call my mama now. And it's I should whoop your ass.
That's this, honestly, I don't even see how you don't see it as a problem to say something like that. Mm-hmm. But essentially, you are almost saying, I got my mom, got to go call her now. That's what it sounds like to me. I
wouldn't know what I would do without my mama.
That's what it sounds like to me.
I don't either, and I don't have a choice.
Or somebody roughhousing with a kid, all of us have done, or whatever. Or you and your sibling are, you slap each other or you yelling or something punching, very normal. And somebody in the comments, this is gonna turn into something very much. You need to correct that behavior now.
Huh? Well,
what?
Me and my sibling, we ain't never put our hands on each other. My sister might have chased me with a knife once or twice, but
y'all never got into no fisticuffs.
I choked her up for calling me a faggot one time.
Now, see?
Okay, you see.
But that was different.
Me and my brother.
Was that?
We were kids.
Me and my brother.
She knew from a very young
age. She said, clock. And by kids, I mean like we was in high school. Like,
oh, that's not kids, honey.
Yeah.
Me and my brother used to fight a lot.
We're both minors.
Yeah. Me and my brother used to fight a lot. There's some time. It used to be funny though because like our sisters would watch us or allow us to fight. Yet sometimes sometimes they feel like if they felt he hit me too hard, they'd be jumping in. And I'm like, no, I got this. I'm good. Mm-hmm. Let me get him. But like that, I also this is a terrible thing. I did throw a rollerblade at my sister's head and knock her out, but. It was not on purpose. Yeah, I was 4 years old.
She was concussed?
I was 4 years old. I ain't know no better.
First off, strong-ass 4-year-old.
Right.
we were staying with my dad in Chicago at the time. And I think they do this thing sometimes where, like, when they're, like, picking on me. And as a child, I had a really bad temper. But, like, I would get overstimulated really bad. Mm-hmm. And I would be, like, trying to tell, like, stop. And they wouldn't because, folks, they just teasing. They don't give a fuck. Right. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Well, since you don't give a fuck no more, I don't give a fuck. I picked up that skate and chucked that shit right at her head.
No shit, when you be posting your child pictures, you do look like a hellion.
You do look like you raised hell. No shade. And the crazy thing is, you really do. And the crazy thing, I feel like I always say like I don't think I raised that much hell, and my sisters would be like, "You had the smartest fucking mouth ever. You always had something to say. You was always fighting somebody." I'm like, well, y'all would say something to me, and I would just respond. They was like, but you would cut deep. I was like, oh.
I was like, kids.
My little brothers did that.
And like, now, even to this day, your mouth can get a little slick. You're an adult now, and you know how to it's not worth it, or nah.
Yeah, he's an adult now. He knows how to do it where nobody hears it, other than me and you. When he over here, that's what really happened. But he still
wasn't nice.
Right, he's still gonna say it, but he not gonna say it to your face.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Now, if somebody be like, I heard you say something, like, well, yes, I did say that.
I didn't call you dumb. I said you're idiotic. That's what I said.
I should have said stupid.
Dead ass. Like
the icon that Katie is. The icon of Katie is.
Oh my God. I was watching the Potomac reunion and I was laughing because, first of all, Wendy with that fake ass weak voice, like, oh, they were so scared. Girl, you are not slick, but also like your reunion look eats. Like, I can't even be mad. 10s across the board. No you shade. Ain't. Like, Wendy,
that like nasty.
Tour. Like, I'm like, Wendy, as much as you annoy me, I'm still a fan. Now, I will say, I'm so sorry. I know y'all don't like her. I know y'all hate her. Ashley did eat though when she told the lady, I only have one social security number.
It would have ate if she said, I only have one credit card under my name and real name.
You get that, but like I'm sorry,
the social security number wasn't real though.
It wasn't, but it still implies fraud. And she's a fraud.
No.
You said
it's gonna be my lucky day. It's gonna be my lucky day. I thought about
it a time or two.
I have, but it's gonna be my lucky day.
CPN.
What's a CPN?
A fake social security number.
It's a fake security number. People get in their apartments.
Right.
Like
no. I
never had a problem doing any of that, so I never needed it. But
I always tell people
the reason this score was fine.
Literally.
I don't got shit on
once upon a time it was 800, honey. So,
but I never do it because like I just know God is going to make an example out of me, and I'm going to be the one that gets caught. That's why I didn't do the fucking PPP loans.
If it goes left, it go like I have a situation. I don't think she watched the podcast, but my barber. Her and her wife, got an apartment together, using CPN. Okay, cool. Got into the apartment, been fine, They're now getting a divorce. Wifey wasn't on the lease. Wifey is getting left. Wifey is now trying to report to leasing office. Oh, well, you need to run them numbers or whatever, because that's not even her real social.
Too late now.
Huh?
Too late now, ain't it?
No. They find out you use a CPN thing. Now you got to
yeah. I thought they just use a CPN to get in there. Well, but I think once you use it, you have to keep it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's basically like another credit line for you.
But see, This is why I be telling people, y'all need to stop trying to aspire to some of these gays because they literally don't have it like you think they have it. Like,
they don't.
They truly, really don't.
I do, but
they don't. You don't.
This
believe
nice ass apartment. That's why they move every year.
Dead ass.
They can't afford it, bitch.
Y'all watching fucking Now That's TV, Playboys and shit, and Zeus TV, Honey. Bad Boys and everything.
Devon had me watching that. I was so confused.
I do watch baddies.
So
I do watch baddies. Shout out to my girl Fauna. I think you're very pretty. Cold Killer, you're also, honestly, in my opinion, very hilarious.
These are such hard names.
Cold Killer. Oh, Jada, she Cold
I'm about to show out. I'm about to show out. I'm about to show out.
Who is that?
Akasha. I'm about to show out.
But Cold Killer, you know, that's your peoples.
I don't know who that is.
That's your peoples. I would say your
peoples.
No, I just say your peoples because she from Columbus.
Oh,
I think her name is Javid.
Somebody is from Akron or something, or some
big
Lex. Actually, a lot of
Lex is from
girls.
But Cold Killer, you're funny. I wish they would have brought back K Rika. K Rika was hilarious. K Rika was fun. I love a bitch that can roast. But no, like I will say, but even watching those shows, yeah, but even watching those shows, like it's just like you can really see like talking about like, you know, how like the older Gen Z and older millennials, like look who on the show, look who's on Baddies. Look at what they're doing. No shade. And these are the same folks who like they do also have children. And I'm not shaming you or judging you, but
this ain't the worst of it. Like it's gonna get worse.
It's gonna get like the one girl, like she got mad at K Rican because K Rican told her like
this Friday
you need to be at home taking care of your kids instead of worry about what the fuck we are doing here when we're getting drunk and fucked up. And she's mad like, oh, you're talking about my child? No, baby, she's talking about you as a parent. You're a shitty parent.
That's why when they be on there and I'm like, oh, you have kids? And I'll be like, oh, do you have a job? Like, how do you take this much time off of work?
And it's not even like I'm not even talking about the people who like, oh, they have kids, but their kids are like in school, like school age or whatever, or like, oh, their kids are at high school, things like that. No, this lady had a baby and then went on Baddies about 6 months after she dropped that baby.
Jesus Christ.
And it don't need skin to skin still. What the fuck? Like,
y'all know you gotta pay for that?
What?
Skin to skin?
I was about they would tell me I gotta pay for skin to skin. Bitch, this is my child. I will go outside in the parking lot and do skin to skin before I pay for that shit.
Sometimes, like, I've known nurses that, like, sometimes if the parents can't afford it, like, they'll do skin to skin with the baby because it is very integral for the child to have.
And you're charging me to do it, and you're not even using any of your fucking machines, just my fucking body, bitch. I'll kill you. No, right. I'm not paying that. Get it back in blood.
Everything is tied to people.
Health insurance.
Everything is
was
tied
also in them files. That was also in the files. Jeff, they talking about how can we make kids start paying us a lot sooner and pay us a lot sooner. Oh, how about with video games, we give them monthly subscriptions and stuff. So they want to buy the skins. They want to buy the battle passes and stuff. I said, you bitches started microtransactions.
Dr. Oz saying we need to work longer so that the people aren't paying as much in the Social Security. And
it's like, or hear me out.
It's almost like they want us dead.
They do.
Yeah.
But not dead to the point where they can't make money off of us. Just dead to the point
they
where
want to weed out the weak ones. Like,
actually,
so like,
I do think that's
get rid of the cripples, get rid of the sick, get rid of the...
No, I do.
When they
say
need us,
I think
they need people to suffer.
I don't... Mm-hmm. I think they do want to get rid of us. I don't think... Because before I used to make the argument like, we know they need somebody to oppress. But then I realized at the end of the day, if you're one of the top % earners, you can still oppress somebody who is earning about $1 million a year still. They're not top 1%, baby. I don't think that's not top 1%. So they're like, oh, we can still hurt folks who was making $500K a year, $250K a year.
Because you know the thing, if you're making $100 million a year, which you're still underneath the like big yuckity mutts, what they're pulling off of you is still what would equal what? 10, 12, 15, 20 of us? Like
exactly. So like, actually we can get rid of them and just do it to these other people here.
And I'm seeing the pinch on that, even like me working in Dublin. Those are usually higher breadwinners.
Oh yeah,
relatively. I mean, they're not the big dogs, but they're up there. And even I've the biggest way for me to tell is usually in like tips and like service and things that they're buying. Like it's going down. Like being in the service industry used to be a phenomenal career to like throw on. If you want to make some extra little couple thousand or whatever, and like Qcoin, by the grace of God, where I'm at, I'm still making that, but that is not the traditional norm anymore.
Absolutely. I think Malcolm was just telling me, because he had got him like a second job, like a second, like serving job, and he had called me. He was like, "Yeah, I'm not going in today." I said, "Why?" He said, "Cause these bitches giving me like 2 shifts a week, and then they also sending me home early during the shift." He's like, "I'm not making no money, so I'm just like, I'm not going." Which
that's why that bar closed on the Black Sheep.
Oh, White Lamb, yeah.
Black Sheep closed. I ain't even got to go yet.
Yeah,
a while ago.
Yeah,
a couple weeks ago.
I sent it to y'all. I was like,
that was last month.
Damn, they just opened yesterday.
Okay, yeah. Now they only do private events.
It was not only was it in a peculiar space, there wasn't no gay shit down there, no shade. But it's also more.
There's no music.
It's blacker down there. It is a little bit more straighter, a little bit more.
Yeah, so it's like if you want to do something like that, it was gonna have to be like black owned. No
the white
shade.
gays aren't coming all the way down there just for that reason. And then when I did go there, every time I went there probably a couple times, and I actually got to sit down. The other times it would be random ass times: 10:30, 9, 11, 12.
They closed.
Oh, we're closed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Terrell told me that.
What's
Terrell said the same thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to come down here and support these drag queens, and y'all talking about something we closed.
Yeah, a lot of businesses when they're not getting I noticed that with Platform when I used to work for Species X, we would close early. If we had been sitting there staring at the wall for 8 hours, so sorry, y'all show started at 9. We are closed and we have made no money today.
And the crazy thing about that, I feel like that's where it would have benefit. Like you said, it's a bit of a blacker area. It's a more straighter. Like if you did want to do that, then like even if y'all not gonna be black owned, actually maybe cater to the black audience. That's our problem. Don't none of you motherfuckers down here want to cater to fucking black people. Y'all want to give us no fucking space
at every event but to hype y'all shit up.
Exactly. And so
the white folk ain't doing it.
And you see, and then I would love to. I'm not gonna go there. Actually, no, I am gonna go there because I would love to know what the fuck got into Bud Dairy because all of a sudden they wanted to switch up on us.
Oh, they did.
They switched up real quick, and we like, oh, first of all, y'all food not even that good. If we keep it in the buck now, besides the modern Southern Color table, y'all do y'all big one.
We do. There are some things that
be good,
scrumptious.
but y'all drinks be high as hell. Y'all drinks be high as hell, and y'all be watering them hoes down.
I never drink there.
I did like that lemon shake up.
Expensive ass drinks.
That lemon shake up will give you a buzz if you had 2 Cutwaters already.
You see, well, the thing is, I never got the one that they made, the pre-made. No, because I was telling them, actually, can you make mine with tequila? Nah, I get you
and do the cheap tequila so I can feel it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Feeling this.
Thank you. But no, it's true. But yeah, like there's just no spaces for us here in Columbus anymore, and
there really isn't. And then people be like, "Oh, just come down here. That's for us. That's for us, baby. That is for you because you're black." I'm black and gay. That's not for me.
Exactly.
That's not for me. And I don't feel
I'm
like...
sorry, I don't want to go to the living room.
I don't feel like going to the mixed crowds. Like
what's living room? Oh,
that one club. Yeah, I'm not going to that bitch. That bitch gets shot up.
I don't feel like...
What do you pronounce the Z? Sorry,
I don't feel like...
Just threw me.
Who?
It's just Czar.
It's not Cesar?
No, the C's silent.
Cesara? What is it?
Just Czar.
Just Czar?
Like a Czar of Russia? Yeah.
What's the C for?
It's like, when they do like chess.
Kind of like how the K and night.
Let me stop. That makes sense.
Well, I just feel like I don't want to go to those places and then put on a performance and be like, hey. and then some of them be there. I be there in skirt and heels and I be fine. Baby,
you're about to get
the looks that you get, the shit that they probably be saying, I don't want that.
You're literally, honestly, you're choosing to ignore the fact that them niggas are about 1 second from clubbing you upside the head.
And you know what? All power to you. Because you're mad at that. Because, bitch, the minute it looks like I'm about to get hate crimes, let me go get up out of here. Because I'm sorry, I can't.
Tiptoe to my heels, girl. Tiptoe. I'm getting up out of here.
I can't talk in my, my deeper voice. Because, I always tell people, God he really cursed me. Because the voice he gave me, very annoying. It's also very much in the heavens. I'm not a fan.
Neither. It's not annoying.
I just feel like when I speak, the purse falls out.
It's not annoying.
You see, I feel like when it happens, but it's not annoying. Exactly. And I don't want to I don't want to have to be like, oh yeah, I don't want to have to talk like that because one, that's uncomfortable. It don't sound natural, and I sound crazy. But so the minute I go in one of those places, I'm like, oh hey, hi, hello, and they like the fuck.
And then don't let you be a little straight passing. Then the straight men be mad at you because all the bad bitches around you. It's like I don't want these girls. Girl, I am a girl. I didn't want to. And so, and then they try to be friends with you, and you like,
where the hoes at?
One of the cool, you one of the cool ones. That is never a compliment, bitch. I hate that shit. I would tell you.
I like you because you not like, you ain't on my face about it.
I'd be like, look at this when I was at this bar one day. You see this? I very much so am that. Thank you.
Like, oh, you're, but that's even funny because it's just, that even goes into like, even with the other guy, like, if one more person hits me up and get mad at me because they said that they are looking for masks, and I'm telling them, hey, I'm not that masculine, so I'm not for you, and now you're mad at me. You ain't giving me a chance. You don't know what it like. Hey, you want to stay here and talk about it?
Find out
and it's
here.
not actually mass to mass. It's just like anti-fem. That's all it is.
And I'm like, you're not going to want to talk about Real Housewives. So
I like me a sissy over here to the day I die.
Hello. And
I like everybody. But I don't do any Susie.
Put a little tight on time.
I like a nail, a skirt, you know.
Oh, wow. All right.
Hey. Hello.
Period. What up?
But yeah. It's been another episode, a lovely little wooty woo.
It has.
It has.
This has been Spitfire. Any closing thoughts? Any final thoughts?
Y'all really need to watch Having Kids. I'm sorry.
It's really not.
It's not. If you can have them, have them. And also, if you can have them, please have some common sense when you do have them. Like, be in community and let some money. Let that older lady kind of pop your kid on the hand for, doing
within
some
reason.
Very within reason.
Because them old folk be wanting to pop your kid about some stupid shit too. Like, quit walking like that. Now hold on.
Oh yeah, that.
Now, hold on.
I saw that old lady who was rubbing that baby's nose to try to make it thinner because it was too fat. I said, "Now, girl." I said,
Okay. I did want to say, this is kind of terrible. Did y'all see that video of the CEO fighting the video of the inmate fighting the two CEOs?
Yes. That's what she gets.
When he had the other one like this and it was stumping the other one, when I tell you I hollered because
it was the
when she picked her up, she was like, I got you, and all her teeth were gone. I said, gone. Oh, he fucked you up.
I mean, gone.
Why would y'all play with that? He was being so respectful.
First of all, if I was ever a CEO, baby, I'm going to be so respectful to y'all because you could really cut my throat open because you already in here for life. You have nothing to lose. You're going to kill me.
He beat the
Can I get a white shirt? Sure. White shirt. Yeah. Lieutenant, please. Thank you.
She all talking shit.
She literally, I think you're talking about a different one. I'm talking about every time it was a stump.
Yeah. She
said, and it was a big ass nigga.
It was because he literally was like, I just want a white shirt, and she's, oh, you're gonna get a white shirt. She was like, cuff him, or like, cuff
I'm not
up,
doing
cuff
that.
up.
Oh, cuff him, I'm gonna mace you. And then she said, shh. As soon as I don't even think the mace touched his face. As soon as he heard, shh, he turned around and said,
make. She tried to break him out. He started making her make the other one. He get over it.
I'm sorry.
When he stomped her,
that's what she get.
That's
what she get. Unfortunately,
like Mona said. That
was funny
when she said, "Bitch," she said, "You was so fucking nasty to that man. You was being so nasty, so rude, so disrespectful. And you ain't have to do that." And he beat the fuck out. He beat their ass. I was shocked. Hey, I don't condone hitting women or violence against women. But also, what the fuck were the men? Why is there so many fucking women CEOs with all these big ass men in prison? Like, see, that was a well-deserved ass whooping. I'm so sorry. So to that person, you were not in the wrong, and we support you.
You never getting out.
You never getting out. I mean, the nigga already had like 30-something. He had 30-something years, and he was 32 years, and I think he was already 30. So like, you also wasn't getting out till you was like 65, 60 or something, So I mean,
but they live a pretty good life in there.
They do, huh?
I've always heard prisons are cushier than jail.
Because when they be coming and I gotta check their insurance to get surgeries, they be getting surgeries immediately because they're technically Medicaid, technically government.
Medicaid actually gets you pushed through.
So they be getting everything they need to. They live.
He beat the fuck out that lady.
But you never getting out now.
She said he said you gonna need that Medicaid. Go get that grill. Her teeth were gone when she picked that lady up to say like, I got
I got you.
And it was the lady who got stomped. She went over because he was beating the lady ass so bad. So the lady went over. She was like, "Hey, get off of her!" He threw her to the ground and started stomping her. Held one back while continuing to stomp her. And then like 50 other niggas had to come to like finally get him up off of them. He beat their ass. Like they had mace, the baton, everything. He beat their ass. And I said, you know what? When he was being nice and respectful, he was like, "Hey, I'm not even trying to do that." That was our warning. Motherfuckers who be cool, respectful with it, let them be. Please. Because when they that thing flip, baby, at that point, just start praying. Because I'm not breaking it up. Shit, that ain't got shit to do with me. Yeah. But yeah. What's your favorite side, Akii?
Aries, Zai,
Leo, Robbiey.
Thank you for tuning in. We love you.
We'll bring back some
What are we doing?
Whoop, whoop. Whoop.